Okay, folks, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, coming to you from Beckley's Camping Center. Today we're going to talk to you about a new trade we have in. This thing's not going to be here very long because I tell you, somebody's going to just come in and swoop it right up. It's a 38-foot bunkhouse Winnebago Adventure. Now, for any more information on this particular unit or any other RV that you may see on our website, please remember to ask for Paul, the Air Force guy, when you call, when you email, or if you stop by. So a little bit more about this. This is a 2009, has just a little over, just under 13,000 miles on it. But the more important thing is, it's the WorkHorse Chassis. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. So as you're gonna see, this is also, you're gonna have the side view cameras. Of course, you got the nice big awning here that is an electric awning. Of course, it's gonna be the bunkhouse, hence you can see that, the windows there. Now, the air conditioner on this thing is down below, so it's a true residential style air conditioning heat pump system. This has the Alcoa wheels, which with Durabrite makes them look good, last a long time. The Michelin tires on this, they were just changed recently. The date on the tires is the 12th week of 2016. So these are Michelin tires. The Michelin tires are good for up to 10 years. This is going to have the outside entertainment center right there. That'll be your AM/FM CD stereo. So let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. So as you're going to come in, what you're going to notice here, you're going to have a switch for your compartment light, so you can leave it on. You can auto level or store it from here. Your electric part of your awning, chassis and coach batteries, as well as your step switch. Looking up just a little bit above that, you can see you're going to have a little night light there for the steps so you don't trip when you go out. Your house batteries are stored right here underneath the step, which makes it very easy for you to get to. So let's take a look as we pan on the inside here. As you can see here, just going to kind of pan it a little bit for you, let you kind of get an idea. And we'll talk about that sofa. That is quite the sofa. Makes an awesome bed. Tons of storage. As I had mentioned, this is a WorkHorse chassis. So this is going to have the Chevy 8.1 liter motor, and you're going to have the Allison transmission. Now, I'll just show you the mileage on this. As you can see, the mileage there, 12,748 miles. Now, the one thing about the Adventurer is that you have an actual driver's door. You can have electric mirrors, has the window, gives you another way of getting out. This is on the 24,000 pound chassis. You have almost 5,000 pounds of cargo that you can put in here. You can see on the passenger side, you've got this pull-out tray. Makes it nice, makes it easy for you. You can see, of course, you got your backup monitor, which is also going to be for your side view cameras. Of course, you have the coach heater. Now, something unique about this, you have a coach heater here when you want to have heat. However, for the rest of the coach, they have a supplement heat that'll blow. It's a blower that blows throughout the coach right here, so you can have it low or high in the colder weather. And you're not having to use any propane. That's just going to use the same style heat that's coming from here. Of course, you can see the radio. You can have the radio power on engine or house. Of course, your generator, you can start in 3 locations. Here at the dash, I'll show you another way in the coach, and then back at the generator. It's a little 12-volt power thing there. So you have little cup holders here. And of course, on the passenger seat over here next to the passenger seat, you're also going to have 12-volt and 110 plugs. They really think things out. You can see they have for the sun visor up and down. And let me show you what we're talking about for the sun visor. If you take a look up here, it has a sun visor for both sides. So with there, you have it, and you have the nice power fans to blow the air across that windshield, because this is a beautiful view you get here from this windshield. Now, something about Winnebago is you're going to notice that the A-pillars, which is where on either end, notice how narrow they are. That is because they are steel. This windshield is adhered to steel, unlike other motorhomes that'll adhere it to fiberglass or will put it in an H gasket. So as you can see, the view from here would be outstanding when you're going down the road. So let's take a look. I'm going to turn around and kind of give you a view of what you're looking at in here. As you can see, you're going to have your sofa and dinette that's in the slide out. And of course, you're going to have your kitchen. Has a solid surface countertops. So let's take a look. So this is their featured dinette booth. Nice thing about this, notice how it has no legs in your way. Of course, the other customers, they went ahead and attached a little tray here, which is nice. There is storage under either of the benches there. And of course, you have the cup holders on the table. On this side, of course, you can see that you have the 110 power outlet as well as the 12 volt. You're going to have the day-night shades for the windows. Gives you lots of windows. And then this is probably one of the best sofa beds on the market. And what you're able to do is you're able to move it up and down so you can see how it reclines. But the thing is you're going to say, well, how do you make it a bed? Well, let me just go ahead and pull out one of these and show you what we're talking about here. So what you have is that would go ahead and come down and make a bed right there. And so you can actually have, if you want to kick your feet up on just one side, you could do that. So that's that particular one there. Okay, and so you can recline it, you can leave it there. You can see that the TV is up in the front. You have adequate lighting everywhere. Let's talk about the kitchen here. See the colors, very nice colors. It's not like it's out of date colors, which is nice. The kitchen area, you're going to notice, of course, one of the first things is the 12 cubic foot refrigerator there. Nice big Norcold 12 cubic foot refrigerator. You're going to notice a larger microwave convection oven because you do not have a regular oven here. Flush mounted 3-burner cooktop. And of course, you're going to have your filtered water and your sprayer. And that's a 70-30 style sink. And then take a look at the cabinets here. Nice hardwood. You can see that you don't have carpet coming in. And that goes all the way back to the bedroom area, which makes it nice. You can see outlets are where you expect them to be. You know, you're running a vacuum cleaner. Outlets right there. You've got it up front. You have it by the dinette. Stereo speakers in the surround sound up in the ceiling. You have a subwoofer down underneath your refrigerator here. You do have a pocket door that does close off the bedroom area. So that could make it very, very private, as you can see. And it locks in place either when it's open or when it's closed. Now, another unique feature with Winnebago is the fact that they have this one place. It's one place for you to operate your slide outs. You have a master control switch here, your water heater, your generator. Of course, check all your levels. Of course, you have both 110 and propane on the water heater. Turn on your water pump. This also has a power line energy management system. Now, it's by Intelitech. Right now, I'm using about 29 to 30 amps of power running the air conditioner. Now, it's a very quiet air conditioner due to the fact that it's that true residential, as you can see, air conditioning system. So it's both heating and cooling. So you're going to have both. You're going to have AC, which is going to be electric. You're also going to have an option for gas heat, which would be propane, but you also have the electric side. Here's the beauty of the way this thing is set up. In the event that the electric side cannot keep your coach within 2 degrees of the temperature you set it for, it will automatically kick over to your gas heat to supplement. This power line energy management system, let's say you're plugged into 30 amps. It will manage your power by shutting down first the rear air compressor, then the rear AC fan, then the refrigerator, if it's needed, and then it come back on. So you do not have to manage your power. But the beauty of this power line energy management system, because of the fact it says Intelitech on it, In the event that that fails, you're going to be back to just manually taking care of your power, just like you would normally. So in most other places. So let's take a look at the rest of this coach here. Hopefully that helped you on that. So you're going to see you have bunk beds, and you see how you have the doors that can close them off. So if you want to use it as a closet, you can. The top bunk folds up, and you can just use this as a closet. You can see if you want to put a TV here, you can put it here. It has a place to hold things. You have light. Same thing on the bottom one. You have a place for TV. See, you can put 12-volt TV, or you can put 110. Whatever works for you. And both of them have windows as well as lights. So that is that. Next, what we have is looking into the master bedroom. As you can see, you're going to have a TV that's on a swivel. Of course, you have nice wardrobe area on this end. And below that, you have a lot of nice drawers. Plenty of storage space. And then, of course, this is a king bed. And the nice thing with the king bed, this is a sleep number bed, and it's dual controlled, as you can see. And look at the lighting in here. Got plenty of lights. And the decor is awesome. Now, for back here, you also have their stereo speakers back here, but those are controlled by this AM/FM CD stereo here. And that is a DVD player for the TV back here. Has an aux plug, USB, headphone plug, so you have all that here. Notice I have 110 outlets on either side of the bed, as you can see there. Cabinets, nice deep cabinets above. Let me give you another better look here. As you can see, I closed the doors for the bunk room, and then this is going to be looking at your storage space. Now, I don't know if you can hear the AC running, and I also have the generator running, but it is very quiet in this coach. Another thing you're going to notice when you open up these, when your closet, notice how you have light. So it has a little switch on the top, and so as you're opening it, the light comes on. But take a look at how much space you have in here. So again, this is the 38 Adventurer 2009 triple slide unit. Let's take a look at the bathroom. Bathroom is very adequate. As you can see on the door, you're going to have where you can put towels. Nice corner shower there. Glass surround. Nice light in there. Nice. So they call this, what they call this is a California type tub. You're able to sit in there and, you know, shave your legs if you need to. Sit a child in there, give them a shower if need be. And then, of course, you're going to see you have, of course, your toilet, which is a porcelain toilet, foot pedal. It does have the sprayer. Toilet paper holders in a nice area. Another towel you can put in here. Storage up above. Power vent fan. One is here in the bathroom. You have another one in the kitchen area. And then, of course, you have your mirror, as you can see. Of course, a nice counter space. And you have your 110 outlet there for you as well. So this is the bathroom. You see a little storage space on the side here. If you need to, put some brooms or whatever you'd like. So again, I appreciate you watching. This has been the 2009 Adventurer. This is the 38-footer bunkhouse model. For more information on this one, or if I can help you with any other RV, please do make sure you ask for Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, when you call, when you email, or when you stop by. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back at you shortly.